Okay, so you have your interface cut out, okay, and then you're gonna have your fabric cut out. So what I'm doing is I'm fusing the fabric to just one of these. So you take two, oh, sorry. So, hang on. All right, from your pattern piece, you're gonna get two pieces because you're gonna cut it. So you get two for each cut you do. All right, so you're gonna have two of these. You're gonna fold your fabric over and then you're gonna cut it. So you'll end up with two every time you cut. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take them and put them right sides together like this. And then you're gonna sew along this curve right here. All right, once you do that, you're gonna end up with something that looks like this. Okay, the curve, cut notches to make it easier to open, and then you'll have, after you sew along that curve, you'll have one piece that looks like this. For every mask, you need two of these. So here's the other one I'm going to use. Once again, it's going to look like this. It's just two of these sewed on the curve line with the notches. Okay, after you finish that, you're going to take your interfacing and just put it on one of these. So not the good part of the fabric, the bad, the outside part. You're going to stick the interfacing like that on just one of the pairs, okay? The other pair has no interfacing, all right? So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to turn this right side out, right? So you're looking at it like this. The one with the interfacing is like this. Open it up. Then you're going to take one of these pieces of bias tape. You're going to put it about right here. You're going to line up the other piece of your fabric, the one that doesn't have the interfacing, so that it lines up right side of the fabric to right side of the fabric. All right, like this. But on the inside, you're going to have that piece of bias tape, all right, right there. So I'm going to take a pin. I'm going to go through the fabric, through the bias tape, just to secure it in place. All right, so that's what you should see. With, again, on the inside, sandwiched in between the two, a piece of bias tape. All right, so like I said, you need 4 for each one. So you're going to take another one, another piece of bias tape. You're just going to situate it right here on this side. And then again, you're going to just fold the fabric over. Okay. It's lined up. I'm just going to pin it in place so the bias tape stays sandwiched in between the two pieces. All right, so that's what you should have so far. And again, if you open this up, you'll see the bias tape is stuck in between the two pieces where you tied it. All right, now we're just going to do the exact same thing on this side. All right, so you need 2 more pieces of bias tape. And again, you're just going to put one here and one here. And then take the other side of the right side of the fabric and overlap it. Line it up. Pin it. All right, so that's 3. I need one more. All right, right here. Close this up, line it up. Pinning that bias tape in between the 2 layers of fabric. Okay, so this is what you should see at this point. Want it like this. Like this. And on the 2 sides, you should have the bias tape. There's the one side, here's the other. You want the strings to just be in the middle of the whole thing. Just push the strings so they gather up in the middle. You're just squishing them on the inside, so when you invert it, that's where they'll be. They'll come out on the outside once you do that. Okay, so there we go. That's what you should have, like a little shell with all the strings stuck on the inside, the bias tape stuck on the inside. All right, I'll show you the next step. Hold on.